All right, guys. So first off, a couple things. One, I know the lighting is bad, but there's a fucking thunderstorm out, and it's just killing the lighting in my room. So we're just gonna do what we can with what we got. So I apologize for that. Also, another thing before we get go any further, as of this recording, I have just posted my review of 28 Years Later, the third film in the 28 Days trilogy, soon to be like even a bigger franchise, possibly 6 movies now. So if you want to check out my review for that movie, please hit the link in the description box below. Head on over to my Patreon, hit the 3rd tier, that'll allow you access to do so. But yeah, other than that, hope you all enjoy this. Let's get started. So this is going to be, because my good friend Jason sent me 2 bits of news that I literally didn't have a lot to say on. So this is going to be one of those videos where I take one or two different topics that I don't really have a lot of thoughts on, and just kind of cram them into one video so I can like kind of give them all at once. Starting off with the announcement that another Hanna-Barbera cartoon is getting the Dynomutt Comics treatment, and that being Blue Falcon and Dynomutt. I am actually kind of interested in this. I was kind of waiting for them to do Blue Falcon and Dynomutt, to be honest, because they had done all the other action cartoons, so I'm just like they'd done Herculoid, Space Ghost, they did a lot of the Hanna-Barbera like early year, and I'm not talking like, yeah, they've done Thundercats as well, but like they've done like a whole mass of the early 60s action cartoons. And from the covers and what we can tell is that they're gonna this is going to be more of a more action thriller kind of version of Blue Falcon and Dynomutt. And yeah, it looks cool. It looks like they're doing like a kind of interesting take on it. And Jimmy Palmiotti will be writing the comic. Jimmy Palmiotti, who most of you guys know best, he is the writer of such things as like Harley Quinn. He's also did a phenomenal run with Jonah Hex. Like literally anytime Jimmy Palmiotti wrote DC Comics, some way or another he was going to find a way to put Jonah Hex in his books. So yeah, I think he's kind of the perfect guy to write something like this, so I'm curious to see where he's going to take the character, to be honest. So, yeah, there really wasn't much I could say on this one, other than I'm really excited to see it, and I'm wondering, like, who's going to be the next one? Like, who is going to be gonna get the next Hanna-Barbera property to get that treatment? Will it be Frankenstein Jr.? Will it be the Galaxy Trio? I'm hoping it is the Galaxy Trio next. I'm also hoping maybe the Impossibles will get that. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, those are just a few to name a few. So, looks cool. Let's see what happens next. Next up, we have an announcement for the X-Men for upcoming X-Men movie news. As we know, like the X-Men movies are on their way. They are right after Doomsday. And it looks like we have our director, Joe Schreiber, who was the director of Thunderbolts. To the shock of no one, he had been in he had been in talks. In other words, here's how I think the talks went, if I'm being honest. Like, here's how I think they went. Hey, Schreiber, get in here. Yes, Mr. Iger. You did a good job on doing what we told you on Thunderbolts. Thank you. I just followed the points you gave me. Yeah. Listen, we're gonna do X-Men, okay, and you're gonna direct it, okay. That's how I imagine it went. Joe Schreiber just got the word from Iger saying, "Hey, do you want this job? We'll pay you money. We're gonna pay you money, and you're gonna direct." Okay, I could do that. Now, Thunderbolts, I will say this, Thunderbolts was an interesting movie, and a surprising movie at that, because I was all ready to hate it. Like, I was going to be, or at the very least think it was mid. That was my original thought with Thunderbolts, was that it was just going to be a mid-Marvel, middle-of-the-road movie, and then be the placeholder for Fantastic Four. Like, that's really what I was thinking it was going to be, was just nothing more than, here you go, whatever, we'll just hang on, Fantastic Four is coming in a month or like 2 more months, just hold the fort down. This is just a hold the fort down kind of movie. But thankfully, Thunderbolts actually became a meaningful movie about mental health, as well as how these characters have been treated as of late. So yeah, it does kind of like Schreiber's kind of direction with Thunderbolts. That whole thing of like a found family kind of storytelling. That's X-Men. Like that's straight up X-Men. So if there was anyone they were going to bring back, Schreiber was kind of the right guy to be the X-Men director. So yeah, his idea, his touch with the Thunderbolts, you can easily apply that with X-Men. So, and now it's just kind of the question, now that we have our director, like the big question now is like, who are we going to get for the team? Like, who's going to be our MCU X-Men? Because I don't think it's going to be Fox X-Men. I'm sorry to say, I don't think we're going to get them forever. I know there's the joke with Tilly's 90. That joke, but I don't see a world where they're going to have the Fox X-Men cast here. In fact, I'm kind of halfway expecting them to be kind of all killed off by Doctor Doom in Doomsday or Secret Wars. But that's just my kind of thought process. But now it makes me wonder, is it going to be the original 5 X-Men? Is it going to be a variation of like the 90s X-Men lineup? Who knows? But yeah, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of all this? What do you guys think of Blue Falcon and Dynomutt comics being announced? And what do you think of Joe Schreiber being the director of X-Men, of the new X-Men films? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.